Parables were Jesus' favorite way to teach, not because they applied rules and regulations, but because he knew that parables appeal to our imagination. It was Jesus' way of saying to the people, hey, think about this one. Or, let's reflect on this part of your life. Or even, hey, draw your own conclusions. And this was certainly the case with today's parable. With the hope of drawing listeners into deeper issues, Jesus offers his listeners an opportunity to think about their values and their plans, pet projects, and how they looked at life. Jesus opens the parable with, there was a rich man whose land produced bountiful harvest. Now, who wouldn't want to be in that guy's shoes? So much security, so much well-being, plus too much harvest for too little space. Who wouldn't want that kind of problem? That's as if you won the Powerball and you were the only winner. And your only problem is, how am I going to spend that? But then here's the twist. Just when the man is lulled into comfortable thoughts and is making plans for his projects, surprise, this night your life shall be taken from you, and the things that you have prepared, to whom will they belong? You see, one of the man's problems, I think, was that there was no one else in his world. From what we can tell in the parable, there's no family, no friends, no advisors. He's a person who's talking to himself throughout that parable. There is no human community in any of his conversations and considerations. The man's sole and chief advisor was himself, a fool. In one way or another, we are all part of some kind of community. Others must be involved in our decisions, especially if they are affected by them. Others need to be a part of our concern. And when we decide to get more, what are the consequences for our family and friends and community and the environment? That man was deluded by his possessions. He thought they guaranteed his present and future happiness. He called his possessions good things. But others who have less, those who are without the man's good things, those people may actually be very rich in what matters to God. Hey, maybe that should be our thought for the day. What matters to God? And what am I supposed to be doing about it? What does it mean to be rich in God's sight? Maybe being rich in what matters to God means not deciding important matters on my own, or not putting my trust in things that won't last. Maybe it's seeing possessions in light of others' needs. Maybe thinking about what God might want before I act. And maybe reflecting on the cost that my decisions will be to others. Maybe counting as true riches my relationships with others and how they are affected by my life choices. Well, no matter how much I have, I always come to this Eucharist hungry and thirsty for God and for God's ways. I am grateful for real blessings, certainly for enough food and drink and the nourishing gifts the earth provides. But also, I am grateful for the faith that gives me a clear vision to know when enough is enough, and who and what my real treasures are.